What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Angie back at it again for another J Research video. This video is going to be a lot of fun, getting ready for Valentine's Day, and I thought, why not do something creative and cool? So I have a video today on how to make these sugar cookie Valentine's Day hearts, and you all are going to love this. It's very creative. You can get into it. It's a lot of fun. So let's get started. Without further ado, let's bake! So before we get started, I just wanted to let you all know that I will provide in a link below a recipe on how to make the sugar cookie dough. So let's begin. So first you're going to start off with about a half a cup of all-purpose flour, and you're going to place your dough on a flat surface, spread some flour around it. Now we're going to take our rolling pin and we're gently going to roll out our dough about 1 to 2 inches. And now we're going to begin taking our cookie cutter and cutting out our heart shape images from the dough. And any dough left behind, you simply just want to take that and re-roll that out and repeat the same process. And once we have our cutouts, we're going to apply them to the baking sheet. You can either use a piece of parchment paper, or what I'm using here is a baking silicone sheet. I will provide where you can obtain this product in the link below. Now what you want to do is place the tray of cookie dough cutouts into the refrigerator. And you want that tray to sit in there for about 5 to 7 minutes. The reason why we do this process is that when cookie dough becomes room temperature and you go to bake it, cookies will begin to spread more. In this case, since we're trying to contain the heart shapes, we want to make sure that the dough is nice and cold. So when it's time to bake, the cookie dough will not extend tremendously. And now that our cookies have been baked, we're going to move on to the next stage, which will be applying the fondant onto the cookies. Now we're going to move into the fondant. You will need about 3 to 4 ounces of fondant and a little bit of cornstarch. Reason why you need cornstarch is this will prohibit your fondant from sticking. And now we're going to take our rolling pin and roll out our fondant, and you want to roll it out to about 2 inches thick. And now we're going to add a little bit of food coloring to the fondant. We're simply going to take it and fold it and roll it in place until the color blends into the fondant. While you're doing this method, be sure to continue to roll your fondant in the food coloring so your fondant won't become sticky. If you need to, you're welcome to use cooking gloves for this method. When you're finished blending, be sure to place your fondant in a plastic wrap. This will prevent the fondant from hardening. And now we're going to begin to roll out our fondant. Before you do, apply a little bit of cornstarch, and you want to roll the fondant out about 1 inch thick. Once you have finished rolling out your fondant, you want to take your cookie cutter heart and begin to make your heart shape. Now you're going to take a paintbrush and a little dab of water. You're going to apply some water on the back of the fondant. And you can use your finger for this method as well. Once you apply the water, you're simply going to place the fondant shape heart onto the cookie. And you just want to gently press down with your thumb or index fingers, and basically what you're doing, you're filling out the shape of the cookie. And now we're going to apply the stencils on our cookies. I got these stencils off of Amazon, and I will provide the information in the link below. And now we're simply just going to take a butter knife along with a little bit of frosting. Make sure your stencil is on top of your cookie, and we're just going to gently spread the frosting on top of the stencil, and we're going to lift it up very slowly. And as you can see, the frosting has transferred nicely onto the cookie. And this next step is optional. If you like, you can take a number 18 star tip and just gently pipe around the cookie with a little bit of frosting. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you will be up to date with all the latest JA Dessert videos. Also, jump over to my website and check out my other social media outlets. Also, if you would like to see a dessert made in the future, leave a comment in the link below.